Welcome to Danu on Fire, right here on High TV, your luxury channel, made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans. Today, I'm at Ramada, Colombo. This brilliant property, of course, gives you great places to eat, and I'm telling you, my favorite here is their prawn kottu. You can never go wrong with it, even at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just come here to have it. Today, I'm going to be speaking to a film star who is just a legend on the silver screen, and at the same time, we are going to be digging into some great, yummy food. So let's get on with the show. It's Danu on Fire, right here on High TV. Welcome to the show, and I have the ever so beautiful Sangeetha with me. I told her do not forget to bring her dimples.
I didn't.
Yeah. You have one, right?
Yes.
What happened to the other?
Left me. Quite at a quite young age.
That's the key. My dad had dimples and my grandma had dimples, and I said, where are my dimples? My father said, just dig a hole. Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought it might be true. Thank you for being here. You look absolutely beautiful. I told her to dress casual, and this is what she could do. Just outdo myself. But it's okay. How are you doing?
Very good.
Okay, so you have been in the latest years very busy making beauty queens. Not only that you have been making them, but you have given them a career, a process of life, not just having a crown on their head.
Yeah.
How has it been?
Well, it's been a tough journey. It's just not only me, it's a team of us. Model shop is me, Sherin Kumarthug and Dhananjay. Then, of course, for Miss World, I work with Seneka, and for Miss Universe, I work with Lo Ching. Miss Universe is something I do on and off, but Miss World has been continuous since 2013. Not been easy.
Definitely.
But we've really created some beautiful girls and some lovely careers for the girls, even who haven't won. I've seen the girls go out to other pageants, they've won.
Or even television, movie. You have paved the way for something.
And I've groomed them well. I think we've really seen to it that they've been groomed well, and we taught them what it is, as it is. And, you know, like as a team, all of us feel that whoever we've let go of the 12 girls each year, we've let go some good, intelligent girls, and what they do with their lives is actually their decision.
That's
always.
True.
Right. So if they decide to go in a certain angle, certain path to success, then that's their decision. We've taught them right and wrong. We've taught them the correct thing, and most of them, I mean, we're so happy. Most of them have chosen the hard, correct path to success.
This show is also about food, and we both like our food.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you get into the chicken tikka.
Okay, and you're going to get into...
Are you an Indian food kind of person?
More dessert kind of person, whatever the...
They say, life is too short, eat dessert first.
Yes.
Yeah, so
and
go ahead.
My motto.
Yeah, that's mine too. That's why I ended up like in this position. You can use a side plate for now.
Yeah.
So, tell me about the film industry today. The movies that you have acted have stood through time.
Yes.
It has been years, but people still speak about some of your very ambitious roles of shaving your head off to acting.
Actually, Danu, I have lots of young parents who are in their late 30s, early 40s, coming and telling me, oh, when we were in school, we watched your movies. Little realizing I was in school when I did the movies.
Oh, wow.
But I enjoy it still. And then some of those women and men both, they've been in love with the person, they've seen it, and they continue to love the person they've seen.
Yeah.
And that's something I cherish, because it's been about, say, Saptakanya, for instance, came out in 1993. I have people who come up to me even today and say, we watched it 14 times to watch this song, to watch you, and what? Since 1993 to remember, this is 2019.
That's like 16 years.
26 years.
26 years, I can't count as well. But
Clearly.
now, when you act in movies like this, where the character has lived through time, that's a huge reward, right? That's what an artist really wants.
Yeah, true.
When you have to sit back and see movies today, do you think cinema is on the takeoff or on a bit of a declining process?
Danu, there have been, even at that time, movies that didn't click. It's just, but the movies that clicked were more than the movies that didn't click. Up to date, I mean, even very recently I watched a movie that I really enjoyed. You know, the performance I enjoyed, the movie I enjoyed. I loved it. And I was, you know, I like the hero, I like the heroine. I mean, I like that in total. And they're all from the younger generation. And I think there are movies like that. So cinema it can never go down, really down.
It has to either just take off.
It will have its process, it will have its ups and downs, but cinema is not a medium that will ever be, you know, crashed and not existing anymore.
It'll always be there.
And that is why you have so many of young girls trying to do little, what's this, TikTok there?
Yeah. Now there's actually a category called TikTok stars. What am I doing? I should be a TikTok star. What am I sitting and shooting at Ramada for? I should be just doing my TikTok videos.
You'll be more
Never mind.
doing a song.
Yeah. That's one of the... Anyway, nowadays songs have become music film itself. By the time it comes to the song, it's 7 minutes gone. And then you're like, where is the song? But anyway, that's a process. All right, so are you a good cook?
Did you ask me anything? Then?
I don't know, there was like a siren noise now.
Yeah, I know.
Can you cook?
What?
Have you cooked? But I'm telling you, with these nails,
Yes.
I don't think
Not
cooking is a
much
problem. That's definitely not.
Not a problem.
Yeah. How? Can you cook? No, you can't.
I can manage
For
some
survival.
dishes. Not for survival, actually. Whatever I cook tastes nice. It's just that it doesn't require me every day.
For everyone's sake.
It doesn't require me to do it, you know.
But I have to come back and speak about something that my mum read out of one of Sangeetha's interviews on a Sunday newspaper in 1994.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget those exact words because she was one of the biggest stars and my mum read it out because that was a very daring line. I'll tell you about it when we do come back after the break. It's Danu on fire as we shoot here at Ramada. The sun is setting, the perfect music to go with, and the food tastes brilliant. We'll see you after the break. So where we are right now is at Ramada, and this is the Indian restaurant. This is also inspired by the Taj Mahal. That's something that I really like. The interior is really beautiful. Now I'm done. Sorry.
That's a lot of eating I can get
No,
to do.
what is this called? What was this called?
Sasari? Sasiri?
Never mind. We'll...
Yeah.
Sasli.
Sasiri.
There you go. With chicken. There you go. All right. So
Okay.
I had to like look on the other side for a prompt. All right. So
Chef is on the other side.
yeah. Are you a rice and curry kind of a girl?
More of a chocolate kind of a girl.
That's amazing. That's
How
how life
amazing
should
is
be.
that?
Hello. Curves are what makes everyone look voluptuously nice.
Yes.
There you go.
Because
So,
otherwise, I'm chocolate.
so I will tell you
Yes.
what my mum read
Okay, yes.
about you.
Yes.
So this was when we were living down Arithusa Lane. She read this line. You said to these papers,
Okay.
the biggest asset about you
Yes.
is your smile. On this interview.
Okay.
Has it changed now?
No. I think, well, at that time, I probably wasn't aware what it really meant. I probably
No, but I
just
totally
meant,
agree with the fact that you have a pretty
No.
smile.
I probably meant I smile and people like my smile.
Yeah.
But now I realize that I am smiling and my smile is very genuine, and
That's
is what people
like.
like.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not trying to smile. I smile.
Yeah. So, and another thing, because all your...
Take time to ask your question then.
Yeah. During your time, in cinema, very rarely, like, to be a very much of a cinema acclaimed movie, you can't play the most gorgeous girl walking down the street in like full makeup and just saying, "Hi, darling," because that's just everyday life. But when you really play a character, it requires very basic amount of makeup and just real life. What did you find more rewarding? Was it the commercial films or the more artistic films?
Okay, so the commercial movies was what actually spoke to me. I was 16 when I got into the movie industry. Okay, so when I did Saptakanya, I was 17 years old. And when I did, most of those were. Marute, I was 18. Nomini Minister, 17. And at that time, you want to listen to the love songs, imagine
course.
The person you're in love with, and then you're singing this song too.
And you want to be all the boys' little dream girl.
Yeah, that's what you are,
Yeah.
right? So in midst of all of that, you get to do Saptakanya, Nomina Minisu Marute, which depicts real life, and that actually takes a lot of studying, it takes a lot of research. And some of them, you're not even really aware of how you need to do the research, because
That time
you're young
and you are being
there's
guided.
no school to guide you to, how to act. Luckily for me, I worked with names like Mr. Gamini Fonseca, Mr. Vasanto Pesekara, Mr.
Like
Prasanna
institutions themselves.
Yes. And Mr. Premaratne, H.D. Premaratne, and people like this taught me what I was required to do. Then I worked alongside Mr. Kamaladhara Arachi, Mr. Tony Rana Singha, Mr. Gamini Fonseca himself in acting. And while acting, I learned so much with them. So for me, the most rewarding was when I tried my level best to depict real life. Then it goes across to an audience. They love it, and then it goes across to the jury.
And they love it too.
They love it, and then in terms I get so the film runs for 100 days. Then I'm awarded Best Actress, or I'm nominated for Best Actress, which is as equally good.
Of course.
And those movies keep a very special place in my heart. But I love singing songs and dancing around the trees. Okay, I'm going to be very honest. I love doing that.
No, really?
Yeah, I still do it, even if it's not in front of the camera.
You were known for endorsing a lot of brands.
Not a lot.
At least a few.
Yes.
You had
a few I believed in.
Yeah, like one I remember you were in a green dress walking down a cinema hall. Or some awards for a
Lux.
No, for another
Voodoo.
perfume. Yes. Then you had this.
Oh, goodness.
How do you do that? Oh my God, I can never do that. How do you do that? Is it something that you created or they told you to do it?
This is a relaxing exercise we do for as actors.
I am so not relaxed, I tell you. I'm just not. It's just not bending.
No, you have to be able to bend.
Did you ever think that this will become such a signature at that time?
So
You
my
had a
father
curl
used,
in front.
Oh, no,
have
I
good
used to do.
memory.
Okay, very good
Yeah.
memory. I used to do this to relax my fingers and hands when I'm doing the jewelry commercial. So I always do this because I want to make. When I place the hand, I need it to look
Yeah.
naturally, as if I'm actually holding the pose for like 1 hour sometimes.
Until they finish all of those
The
shots.
lighting, and
Yeah.
when I had to work with my father for those commercials,
Oh.
and he is one of those
Strict.
people. He doesn't take more than 5 pictures.
And also family is very ruthless, no? They demand the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
My father will. He said, "Why waste my film? I'll take 5 pictures."
Make sure it's good.
Yeah. So nowadays, girls are blessed with
Digital.
taking 1,000
Yeah.
pictures, and they don't care. So I had to give the exact pose, hold it correctly till he did the lighting, and I needed to relax all the time. So I when he was doing, I was like, I had the rings on. I was like doing that. He was like, okay, put the rings on and do it just one finger. Do that, and I was like, okay. I did it and never started capturing it.
And then it became the most signature thing.
Yeah, I know.
Up to point where up to now people remember it.
Yeah.
Let me just try. I think this is what I need to be doing. All right, now I'm giving you time to eat.
You are?
Yeah, because we are
Wow.
getting into a break. On the other side, your favorite
That's
part.
a big lie, because once we get the break, they're going to go on location hunt, and I'm going to be walking with them. And this food, as delicious as it is going to be left here.
No, I promise you. You can eat.
I'll let you know in the next segment.
We'll see you after the break. It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV. Do you miss frequently acting?
Yes, very much.
Because right now you're a mom, you have to run an organization, too
I
many
didn't
roles.
stop for any of that. I mean, when I had my baby in 2010, yes, I did stop because I didn't know what it was to be a mother, and I thank God that I was able to stay at home, just at home, and look after my baby. So 1.5 years down the line, I realized that I can manage time. You know, that I don't need to stay at home per se, and I'm going to eat this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You want a ball, you said, no?
Yes, I want a ball too. And so I started working. Acting, I did one movie, but I realized I can't. No.
Why? No, not there. And now no choice, I've given it.
Yeah, I know. That coffee is nice.
Then 1.5 years down the line,
I did one movie. But after that, I realized, okay, I'm just going to take a break and get on with my other work. Right? So I took a break for a long time. I mean, year before last, I did Garasaba, which was just a very small appearance on my part, but the character was there throughout the movie. It's just that I appear for about 5 minutes in the whole movie. But that was, I felt the character, I felt what it was to be back there doing that work again, and started a movie again this year, and I'm doing my second movie end of the month.
oh wow, exciting news.
Yeah.
So now tell me about this thing, what I wanted to ask you. When you stand in front of a camera and when you bring out that character, what's the first thing that runs through your mind?
The character, situation.
Yeah, that's it. Have you ever felt uncomfortable performing? Because you also have to do like some scenes that are quite shy, in front of a camera.
It's not me who's doing it, right? It's a character that's doing it. I mean, it is that, let's say if it's Suba's life.
Not your life, yeah.
It's not my life. I'm not depicting my life. I've done films that depict different social standards, different aspect to a woman, and these characters do exist. With all I try to do the best I can for these characters, and I try to depict their emotions and expressions the way they ought to be delivered. You know, I'm not trying to paint it another color. May not be what.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a street worker is not going to wear Louis Vuitton shoes and walk around.
She might with the fake ones hanging about. So
How is the industry in welcoming new people today? Is it good? How was it when you were a newbie at a young age? Were you slandered?
I wasn't slandered, but I was not at any moment thought of as a 16-year-old. I was not given any space or
Favoritions,
room or favoration because I happened to be Sangeetha Weeraratne's daughter.
That's what I was
Or
going to
young. I was dealt with, I was treated the same way everyone else was treated. And that might have been a little too harsh for a 16-year-old.
deal with that drama.
Yeah. One advice my father gave me, and I tried to live it. He said, if you need to lie about what you're doing to yourself. He didn't say if you need to justify it to your you need to cover it up for your parents or cover it up for your boyfriend or nothing like that. He said, if you need to justify these actions, okay, I'm robbing this because I don't have money, kind of thing, and I had to justify what I'm doing, then think twice. So living that kind of life is not easy. You try to think, okay, is this something, if someone mentioned I'm doing this, would I have a problem? And then I need to live that to that, right? So every action has an equal
Reaction.
reaction.
Yeah.
And so it was never easy. It was most certainly not an easy ride. It was most certainly a hard climb. But I think all the experience I gained along the way, all the people I met, I realized,
That's something that you can never bargain for anything, no? That's just solid.
That experience and those people.
That deserves a chocolate cake.
Which
I
I'll
got
take.
these only for you, thanks
you.
to Ramada. They got these off the oven just for you. Now, before we get into anything, what's your ideal Sunday like? What?
I have to say,
Oh.
he let me eat the entire thing, plate of rice. Good boy.
Thank you. So, what would you say? Oh, no, sorry. You are suffering with my gulab jam in the middle of all of that. What would you say is your ideal Sunday? Like, when you have nothing to do, how do you relax?
Now there's never a day I don't
because
have
she'll
nothing
be
to
there, the little one,
Yeah.
making sure that, hello, get up.
No, it's hello, get up from me to her. But no day. I mean, I don't have any day. When you're a mother, there's no holiday.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
holidays are packed with your children taking a holiday and you doing all the work for them.
But
Children includes the husband.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, he married it, so he has no choice. He married the girl and the drama that comes with it. He was not marrying anything small here. Hello.
Hello.
She's also going to be on my show, Date with Danu, where I will reveal my first introduction to Sangeetha.
I'm excited here.
I'll tell you, it was a fascinating meetup, but what makes me understand is the fact that she earned what she told me. You will never know.
Okay.
We're actually shooting for it tomorrow. We'll tell you about it then.
Okay.
Thank you so very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Always, it's so fun to have her because no air about her when she walks into a show. She wants to just be as comfortable as she can be, making everything so much more pleasant. Thank you. That's something that's great for someone who walks the walk and does what you do. That takes a lot. Thank you and stay beautiful as always. I shall see you tomorrow on another record.
Yes.
And we will see you with another brilliant episode. Big thank you to Ramada for hosting us and for giving us brilliant hospitality. Until we see you with another episode of Danu on Fire, you keep smiling.
So
It's well.
fine and waiting.